Guy wants to know how a jet engine works.
We're right. Right, as you can see, look at my turbos. That's a big bugger. That's off a train, right? And the plan is we're going to make a jet engine. So we can sort of explain how simple a jet engine is, right? I can sort of... I don't think I'm going to be able to explain it until we actually do it. I think as I see it, I'll understand it. And we'll get cracking. Yeah.
Using the turbo as the heart of his design, Guy intends to build the rest of his jet engine from scratch in his shed in one day.
Instruction manual out.
The first job is to fabricate its fiery core.
We're making a combustion chamber. The critical part of it is getting the spacing of these air holes right, because you don't want too much air in at the wrong point. We've got all day. It's only 10 o'clock. We've got all day. Measure twice, cut once.
As building a jet engine in one day is quite ambitious.
Happy enough? Yep.
Guy's roped in an old mate to assist when needed. Engineer Grant Cooper.
Thank you. Bit of tweaking in it, it's there, isn't it? It's brand new, mate. You ready?
While jet engines come in various configurations, they all use 4 key components: an air compressor, combustion chamber, turbine and exhaust. Guy is making the combustion chamber, but the big train turbocharger will act as a compressor, turbine and exhaust.
I know it'll look nothing like Whittle's jet engine, but it's using the same principles. And this is great. This isn't made up. This is me genuinely learning on the job. Right, combustion's taking place in here. The energy is going to be forced that way, which then creates thrust. And we want that energy to be fired at these turbines, which in turn is linked to this shaft here, which turns the compressor, right? Which is drawing air in from the atmosphere and throwing the air into here, where we're going to add more fuel. It's going to create combustion, turn that turbo, spin that, which then turns that, which then pushes air up there with there. So it's just like a mad, what's the word? What word would I use? Like a vicious circle. It's just like a vicious circle. Well, it is vicious. If you get your hand in there, it's going to fucking hurt. It is vicious. It is vicious, isn't it?
As the afternoon draws on, welding continues.
There's bloody trouble with welding, you know. I forget to breathe.
Finally, Guy and Grant can assemble everything together.
Slow job.
Might take an hour.
Yeah. Spark plug, that gets the job going.
Oil pump, main fuel pump.
These are all of the gauges that tell us what's going on.
After 12 hours work, Guy's jet engine is nearly ready to test. But there's one more part to add on.
So this is the noisemaker.
Bloody brilliant. An Americanism called an afterburner. The British call it a reheat. Yeah, but it's quite a simple thing because we've not had complete combustion in that side of the jet engine. There's still half the oxygen unused. After the initial combustion, we're adding a load more fuel, igniting it, which is burning the remaining oxygen and getting a heap more thrust for not really any cost other than a load of fuel.
Afterburners are used in military jet fighters and helped Concorde achieve supersonic speeds. They can add 50% more power, but they can also triple fuel consumption, so they're only used in short bursts. It's now 10 p.m. and all is set. But will Guy's homemade jet work?
Right, what's the worst that could happen?
Ready?
Ready?
With Grant controlling the fuel feed, Guy uses a leaf blower to get the compressor spinning, forcing air into the engine. Then it's the moment of truth. Once his jet's running smoothly, Guy lights up the afterburner. sound levels are now comparable to a commercial jet.
Again.
Once the temperature inside the engine reaches 1000 degrees, they have to wind it down to cool off.
That's hot. Should you put the leaf blower on?
Yep. Gets your heart going fast.
That's impressive. Mega. Mega. That's hot. Mega. Well impressed. God, if the neighbours will be that impressed, but I was impressed. Great. What do you reckon that ran for? What, 2 minutes, if that?
Well, I think we probably only ran for a minute or so on that. We could
That's a
fire it.
lot of heating, not a lot of time, innit?
Oh, good job. I'm getting that built in a day.
Yeah, it's still
It
here.
worked.
I had the rough idea of what went on, but now we've actually built one in the shed. Yeah, it's sort of quite simple, really. I don't think we took the paint off anything, have we?
It's dark. You'll find out in the morning.
Yeah.